And last car approaching the grid. And Perez, car behind, 0.7. So 1.2 ahead, 1.3 behind Perez. So gaps 1.5 ahead and behind. So DRS has been enabled.
Drivability issue still.
Okay, copy. So you got Perez at
16.
and you've got Verstappen 1.8 ahead. And Lewis, can you get HPP 7, position 5 when you can? 7, position 5. Gap 1.6 ahead, 1.4 behind. So only loss to Verstappen, turn 13 entry. Gap 1.4 ahead, 1.5 behind. And think about coming down on B-MIG for front locking turn 1. You are strong through 1, 2, 3 to Verstappen. So Verstappen 23.3, gap 1.2. So Verstappen 1.5 ahead, last lap 23.1. Perez 23.4, 1.6 behind. Catch Verstappen 1. Okay, copy. Verstappen 23.3, same for Perez. So gaps 1.7 ahead, 1.8 behind. Verstappen 23.2, Perez 23.6. So Verstappen 1.6 ahead, he's a 23.3. Perez has dropped back 2.2 seconds now, 23.7 for him, struggling with rears. And we can have HPP 3, position 5 when you can, 3, position 5. So gap ahead 1.8, 2.3 behind. It's a 23.2 Verstappen, 23.4 Perez. And 1.8 ahead, 3.2 behind. Verstappen 23.1, Perez 24.0. You are the fastest man on track. So gap 1.8 ahead, 3.3 behind. Verstappen 23.1, Perez 23.2. We have cloud cover now, track temp now at 41 degrees. And if you give us a balance check when you can.
Balance is okay. It's pretty quick.
So gap 1.7, Perez, Verstappen 23.1, Perez 23.3.
Tyres are quite consistent.
Gap at 1.9, Verstappen 23.0, Perez also 23.0, gap 5.2 to him, 3.2 to him. So gap to Verstappen now 2.0, last lap was a 23.1. If you've got any scope to just close that up a little bit, now will be the time. Looks like Verstappen doing less saving, turn 9. And gap to Verstappen at 2.4, last lap at 23.2.
Not easy.
Okay, copy. Just think about lift and coast efficiency. We're happy to drop a little bit of that lift and coast, just keep it efficient. So gap at 2.5, Verstappen 23.3, gap behind 3.7. Main loss to Verstappen, turn 4, turn 6, entry. Gap at 2.3, Verstappen 23.4. We're starting to see higher deg on the soft tyre across the field. And turn 4 much better last lap. Gap to Verstappen 2.1, last lap at 23.7. Perez 3.9 behind, 23.5. So gap at 2.1, same lap time for Verstappen. Perez at 23.5. And Lewis, if you could update your tyre switch when you can.
Let me know where they're quicker. It's hard to keep up.
Okay, copy. You are closing that gap in. It's now 2.0. Last lap at 23.6. So Verstappen struggling on the soft. Think about maximising turn 16 exit. So Perez in the pit lane. Verstappen struggling with the front left. So unsteer right-hand corners.
My tyres are okay, mate.
Copy. So gap now at 1.6. Verstappen at 23.7. So Verstappen saying his front left is now dead. And we are target +6. Target +6. And let's just see what we can do on this tyre, Lewis. We are still target +6.
Still having cuts in the engine.
So both Perez and Verstappen on the medium tyre. I'll update you on Verstappen's pace once he's completed a lap. So still target +6, and we can use the tyres for that stint. Okay, so it won't be long.
Tyres are still good, mate.
Okay, and any balance adjust you want? Yeah, so this stop is going to come sooner.
Okay. Yeah. +1 hold. Balance is pretty good.
And box, 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 box. So box, box. So this is going to be outlap critical, but just to get the tyre warm up. So all clear on exit. We've got Perez. He's now through sights. He's the car behind 4 seconds. Think about Bilbao turn 1. So Perez at 2.6 now. These tyres should come in relatively quickly. They look good on other cars. So Perez at 2.0 behind. He's at 21.9. We've got Verstappen. He's about 6 seconds up the road, but we are offset to him now. So Verstappen doing 22.3. Perez was a 22.8 last. So gap to Perez at 2.0. Perez was a 21.8, but that's with DRS for him. So Verstappen at 22.3, Perez at 22.4. And Lewis, can you give us a quick balance check?
Balance is good.
So Verstappen at 22.2, Perez at 22.3. So we've got Perez at a 1.3. Last lap he was a 22.2. He's pushing the medium very hard.
This tyre's not as good as medium.
Yeah, copy Lewis. We did see some drop off at the end of life. So Perez at 1.1. We think diff exit 10 will be better. We're seeing some inside wheel spin. So gap is at 1.4. If we can have HPP 7 position 13. 7 position 13. So Perez at 1.1. Got Vettel just left the pits behind. So.
This tyre isn't good, mate.
And Perez at 1.2. We did see a drop off on the medium, so I think that some may struggle to get the end on that. Perez at 1.7. Perez at 1.7. So Verstappen at 22.5. Perez 22.6. Perez 22.6. So Verstappen 22.4. Perez same lap time as you. And losses to Verstappen and Perez, turn 4 entry only. So Perez was a 22.2 last lap, gap's at 1.6. And Perez at 1.7, last lap was a 22.6. Yeah, so Perez at 1.6, same lap time.
Still having dropouts in power.
Copy. So Verstappen was a 22.5, Perez at 22.7, that gap at 1.8 to Perez. Perez was a 22.3, gap at 1.7. We just want to work on lift and coast efficiency.
How's the wear on the last set of tyres?
Yeah, no problems with wear. Rear left limitation, still plenty of rubber left. So gap at 1.9.
Definitely got no bit debris.
Copy, we're looking. So everything looks okay at the moment.
Are we on the wrong tyre, mate?
No, Lewis, we think we're on the right tyre. We're going to get to the end on this, no sweat.
The gap is big ahead. Is it sitting constantly?
So gap behind at 1.9. It's 10.7 to Verstappen, but he's got to go a long way on the tyres. So we think this should come to us. He's currently 22.5, but there will be drop off at the end. So Perez 22.8, that gap at 1.6. He's just said that his fronts are starting to drop. So Verstappen at 22.8, Perez 23.2. So Perez at 1.4, he was 22.5, but that was with 2 DRS straights. So Perez was 22.7. And it was the same lap time for Verstappen. He's been running in free air, only 2 more cars ahead. So Perez at 22.8, that gap at 1.8 now. Verstappen at 22.3. So Alonso ahead looks to have a power issue.
That medium looks quick, mate. They're going to go to the end.
So yeah, 11 laps remaining, Lewis. Everyone should be going to the end. Let's just see what we can do. It may come to us. Perez at 2.8 behind.
Gap ahead, mate. Gap ahead.
Yeah, 13.3 Verstappen, 22.7. So gap at 13.4. Verstappen same lap time. So to Verstappen, main loss, turn 6 entry. So Verstappen at 22.5. And turn 6 now looks better. So Verstappen at 22.7, gap 12.9. So Verstappen 22.5, Perez at 23.1 last lap. Looks like he's starting to struggle. So VSC, keep the delta positive. So we are staying out. Then we go strap mode 1. So we've got Alonso stopped at turn 1. So just maximise car cooling at where you can. So VSC ending. So all cars stayed out.
Pull a bit more of a gap. VSC.
Yeah, copy. We'll look through it.
How many seconds ahead now? Is it 14?
Copy. That looks about that.
Now times.
So Verstappen at 22.3. So Verstappen at 22.6.
Yeah, that's so fast, mate.
Yeah, copy that, mate. So we've got Perez at 4.2 behind. And we have HPP 3, position 4, 3, position 4. And it's a 1 more lap. Okay, nice work, Lewis. That's P2, mate. Not the day we were hoping for, but nonetheless, that was an awesome drive.
Mega job, everyone. Great job with the pit stop. Thanks for continuing to push. It was just too quick for us today. But let's keep pushing, man. It's getting closer.
Yeah, too right, Lewis. It is getting closer. Not far now.
Yeah, Lewis, I think we were very fast in hindsight. Maybe not the right tire choice, but we keep pushing.
And Lewis, can we have HPP 1, position 14? 1, position 14. And Lewis, you'll be stopping in the stadium, so just look to be directed there, and we'll see you up on the podium.